Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to real quickly back up just a second, a conversation that Dr. Chris and Congressman Graves had about the juvenile snapper. I pulled up here and gave me LSU. I don't trust LSU a whole lot over Alabama, but we'll have to go with LSU numbers here. Just for the record, those fish that Garrett caught were actually from Alabama. That's the reason they're red. But the LSU says that a snapper will give birth between the age of 2 and 6. 2 years old is when they start giving birth. At 2 years old, they lay 1,000 eggs 30 times during the spawning season. At 6 years old, they're laying 2.5 million eggs during the spawning season. For a lifetime of those 4 years, of 4 billion eggs is what they're laying. So the numbers that she was talking about and the numbers we're trying to point out do not get anywhere close. I don't think that's an issue. Mr. Graham, thank you for being here today. I thank all the members on this panel for being here. And I sympathize with some of the situations that y'all are put in. But the Shark Act is what I want to focus on because it is huge down in the Gulf. It's a huge problem we have also. Tackling the increase of the problems with the sharks' depredation, which is significant, implicating for both recreation fishermen and the balance of marine life. You can't bring a snapper in without sharks chasing it. If they get it, they get it. And you go back after another one. It is, unless you've seen it, and I'll be fishing next week in the Gulf, you can't believe it. They lay up under the boat in the shadows and they wait. But this Shark Act is critical. It's a critical first step towards addressing this issue on a national scale, I should hope. And I appreciate the Congressman for advancing this. My question, Mr. Graham, can you tell me more on how the sharks' depredation, I got it right that time, has affected your business? Because I'm a businessman, and I'm always about the nickels and the dimes, and I want to know how it affects your business.
It's pretty wild. I mean, there's a lot more boats this year tied to the dock. We're getting letters, we're getting calls. Are the sharks there? We catch mahi one day, but we don't want to catch the sharks anymore. So it's really starting to hit home. At the beginning, we were kind of, okay, well, this is maybe just a phenomenon that's, going to happen, be gone overnight. You know how fishing is. Sometimes something goes on for a little while, but then it changes. But this is, like I said, become exponentially worse. And now we can't look our customers in the eye and tell them that they're going to have any fun today. We can promise them they'll get some bites. We can promise them that we'll have some action, but the fish just don't come on the boat, and we lose all our tackle, we lose all our gear, everything like that. So the fact that the sharks have made our sustainable fishery unsustainable is definitely affecting our business in a major way. It's affecting local businesses in a major way on the commercial side, restaurants, everything like that, and then people coming into town to stay at the hotels, stay at the the houses, as well as the recreational private boats who, used to be, they came in droves. There'd be, Memorial Day weekend, you'd see 600 or 1,000 boats out there. And now it's just, there's no one there except us charter boats who have to suffer through another 1,000 or 2,000 pounds of tuna lost each day.
And I agree with you. I was trying to pull it up to find out what type of shark it is, but we're seeing sharks down on the Gulf Coast we've never seen before. The world's largest fishing rodeo, most people probably don't realize it, but it's in Dauphin Island, Alabama. And I think they had 40,000 tickets. That's 40,000 boats that fished in that tournament.
Wow.
They caught a 1,069-pound shark. And
I saw that.
Okay, you're the expert. I'm not going to tell you what type of shark it was. Maybe you knew. But it just blew the records that had been going on for 70 years. This is not a new event. So these sharks are getting much larger. They're getting closer to the shores. Of course, Orange Beach is and Gulf Shores is beautiful, prestige beach resort in my district. Also, we're seeing lots of sharks again that we've never seen before. So I appreciate this bill, and I appreciate your efforts.
Thank you, sir.
And what your industry does is very important in my district also. So that said, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Carl. Mr.